Yo, hello guys, welcome to my um, Nasdaq weekly reports second week. Like I promised last week, I would be giving you guys weekly Nasdaq reports, strategies, and what I think would happen to Nasdaq in the coming days. So if you haven't watched the first video, I'll be leaving the link in the descriptions below. Now for this new week, what do we think would happen to Nasdaq? But before that, I'm gonna do a recap of what we had last week. I made the analysis last week, and this was the one we did in the previous video. This was the last analysis in the previous video. We were expecting a breakout from the consolidation box, right? A breakout from 1200. We were expecting to go 400. It was we had a little bearish reversal though, but we already know the law of consolidating with on the Nasdaq is very strong. So when there is a breakout, there is a breakout. You're going to the next level on the resistance, and if you do break downside, you're going to the next support. Like if we do break downside at this point, we should be headed to the main support. So we got a break upside and we are going to 1200. And so on the follow-up analysis, as you can see, we got a push upside to almost 11,400. And description, I said I was expecting more push-ups to major resistance at 1200, um, which we are about to see in the next analysis I did. I was expecting more push-up because of the law in which when there is a break on the consolidation with Nasdaq, you should go to the nearest resistance. As you can see, this is another example. This was another illustration with consolidation with Nasdaq. As you can see, what happened over here, we got a break again from 11,600 and we were headed to 12,000 mark. That was over 400 points. As you can see, if we had gotten a break from this point, we should head down to 10,750, and then but then we got a break upside and we went straight to 1200 mark. As you can see, that was a strong resistance. That's why our TP was at 12k. So that's pretty much consolidation with Nasdaq. It's very strong and effective with the Nasdaq strategy, but there are other ways you can do trade Nasdaq, so not just with consolidation and support and resistance, but on the scenario we're in, we're just going to use our consolidating with Nasdaq and support and resistance. So on the next day, we got a break. Um, we got a break from 1200, right, and we're headed to 1200. So yeah, and of course we got our TP hit to 1200, and so from that point we got a breakout. We got a break of resistance to more highs, which was our historical high for Nasdaq. Nasdaq has never been above the 1200, and that was what we got last week. To the top trend line. So then as we go, in as much as we were expecting a more downtrend, we could as well see more buys in Nasdaq because it broke the resistance and of course historical high. We should see more buys, right? But then again, I found out there was an inward trend line, an inward bullish trend line. Alright, so I was expecting at least a little bearish retracement down to 1200, down back to our breakout point. And on the next day, I did another analysis, and instead of a breakdown side, we got more range with the Nasdaq. I think it's because of the festive periods, huge financial institutions and Nasdaq tech companies are going down for the holidays and vacations. So I believe we're going to see more range, more slow trades for Nasdaq in the coming days up to Christmas, and I think we will actually get a valid move from Nasdaq next year. So, but let's watch out and see. But on my own bias, I think we are going to respect the trend and go down to 1200, right? So let's go to my chart and let me just give a rough sketch of what I expect in the coming days. This was the recap of what we did last week, and now I'm going to do an analysis of what I think will happen with Nasdaq um, this week. So as you can see, this is an historical high. If you go into the 1 day time frame, you can see where Nasdaq broke, right? This is a new high for Nasdaq. Nasdaq has never been in this um, parameter before. So what do I think? I think I after the range, with respect to the inward trend line. If we do break the inward trend line, we are going to see more buys from Nasdaq. So, but we're gonna respect the trend line. This is what I think. Um, I think it's going to sell down um, to the bottom trend line. No, I shouldn't use this one. I should just use the curve, just the curve. So this is what I think, guys. I think it's going to sell back down to, even if not 1200, at least down back to 12200, and we are going to see a new buy or a break. A break in the sense that if we do break this level, trying to draw the level, if we do break the inward trend line, then we know it's obvious at this point that we are going to sell down back. We are going to sell all the way down to the first support. It's actually a support there. Let me pull that in. We are going to sell back down to the support. Okay. But if we don't break it, we are going to reverse back to more historical highs for Nasdaq. So guys, that's just what I think for Nasdaq in this one. And yeah, that's what we should expect for Nasdaq in the coming days ahead. So, but respect your trend. We don't want to go above 12,700. Once it's at the 12,700, we know we are out of the trend, and we should start expecting uh, more buys, more historical buys for the Nasdaq. But this is pretty much what I will be analyzing in the coming days ahead. I would drop like I do post like 3 analysis on Nasdaq in a week. So this is what you should see ahead of the week. This is what I expect, and this is what you should know. Um, so this is what we should expect from Nasdaq, guys. And this will be all for the video. I don't want to make it too long. Just a Nasdaq weekly reports, my analysis, what I think would happen. If you have any suggestions to and um, anything you want to say concerning this video and concerning what you also think for Nasdaq, I would really appreciate your input in my comment section. You can as well post them on TradingView. I'll post the link in the video. You should follow me on TradingView. It's a very incredible platform. It's awesome. Like, it's a platform for serious traders, guys. You should go and sign up on TradingView, and that will be all for it on this video. And thank you guys for watching. If you love what I do, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you won't miss my next post. Um, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to see you all in the next one.